what, like 9:58? Might as well say it's 10 o'clock. You know how it go. And I wanted to get on here and communicate with y'all. You know how I do. You know when I'm sizzling. It's Friday night and I'm feeling right. You know, just got paid. You know, feeling good. I ain't just got paid, but you know, I would love for the money to keep flowing. Shouts out to the brain sick. As you can see, I represent hard with my twisted insane notification sound, which you can get yours at Zedge, the app Zedge. Go ahead and get you a brain sick, twisted insane notification sound. All right. Shouts out to the brain sick. Shouts out to Twisted Insane and Lady Insane. Hope all is well with y'all. Shouts out to all the homies, the AE gang. What is good with y'all? I wanted to get on here and talk to y'all real quick. All right. I think it was, what was it? A couple of years ago. All right. I said that I didn't want to represent the AE gang anymore. And I said that because I didn't want to keep building a brand for someone else who don't even know who the heck I am or what I, or care, And I'm gonna let y'all know. We gonna talk. We gonna have a little story real quick. All right. This is why I said I was gonna get away from the AE gang brand. Okay, because like I said in that live, I didn't want to build somebody else's brand and have my name attached to that because I've been working with the app for a couple of years up to that point, and I had got a lot of people that was downloading it and wanted to use it. So I reached out to the people that made Audio Evolution, right? I emailed them, and I was like, hey, can we work something out? You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people coming on my YouTube channel that's learning from me using your app, and they're downloading your app and all this here and loving it. Can we, partner up? I've been doing this for some years. You can see my footage and all that. And they reached out to me back and they was like, no, we're not doing that. It was I think they're in Sweden, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But they're not American, but they were like, no, we don't do that. And I was on some stuff like, okay, well, dang, like, I thought, y'all could at least, throw me a bone or something. I've been out here, hustling with y'all, whatever. Then I came to this conclusion. I was like, okay, well, they don't have to let me in. They don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm sizzling. But let me just stop, pushing that brand and everything, because AE stands for Audio Evolution Gang. So I was like, let me just stop pushing that. I had even continued using Audio Evolution after that. I still to this day speak highly of it and everything, and I always keep some type of version of it on one of these phones, just in case anything ever happens with the main studio. You know what I'm sizzling? And also too is a good way to record ideas and things like that. I mean, it's a recorder. So it's always good to have it. It's a studio. It's always good to have it in your phone and things. And I spoke highly of it and everything, and I continued using it. And then after a while, I got what is this? I got Sonar, right? That's what I got. No, I got Studio 1.5. That's what I got now. And I started using the Studio 1.5. Started learning that. Didn't do really no tutorials on that because it was like a buttload of those out and all this. And I just started using that. And I just didn't want to. I didn't want to, be pushing someone else's brand. Basically, at the end of the day, But what made me say, fuck it, let's get this AE gang, keep this AE gang thing going, is because there's a lot of y'all to this day ask me how I record my songs. Still, even I got people requesting Audio Evolution tutorials, and I got people thanking me for helping them when they needed, a studio and they didn't have no way to record and all this other good. And I had showed them a way to do it. You understand? And it's more than just Audio Evolution app. It's not just the Audio Evolution app and me, and me pushing it and helping them out. It was helping others who needed it, who really didn't have no way to record or didn't know how to record or whatever the case, couldn't afford to go, didn't have a way. And I showed them a way. And that is what the spirit of all this is of AE is taking something and making the best out of your situation, and growing with that and from that, and I just see a lot of y'all carrying that message on, and a lot of y'all still, y'all represent the AE gang, and it's like, I'm like, dang man, I feel like I started something and then I just kind of walked away from it. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize for that. That was, but you got to also understand I've been going through a lot of other things too around that. And at the time I was, also, fighting with other things, working hard in my city, not, for the city to still be the same, going through it with friends, family, things like that. I had all that going on at the time. And I was on my, hey, I don't want to get used by no more. I don't want to get used by no one no more shtick. That's the whole routine I was on. Like I don't want to get, me doing shit for people and then getting the ass in of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of, I had that energy towards it. And that wasn't the energy I should have had, because it's not just about downloading the Audio Evolution app. Because I was telling y'all to download the Caustic app as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was learning from other people on here about the Caustic app and things of that nature. I told y'all about that. A lot of y'all was telling me about the Pro Tools, Fruity Loops app and everything, which I tried it. Wasn't my flavor, but I spoke highly of it. The Fruity Loops app for your phone and everything like that. So it wasn't just Audio Evolution. It was the whole, mobile phone thing. Put your studio on your mobile phone, and at the core of it, using what you got to make the best out of your situation. I even started using it because my situation was fucked up. I had the studio I was in, they it was going through some shit like I told y'all a couple days ago about that story. And after that, after my dad passing and all that, that's when I had, I was on my own and I was like, fuck everybody. And, I started looking online, just looking online at shit. And one day I was on Facebook, I believe, and I seen a prototype for a cell phone studio. This thing never came out. You know what I mean? Use Mixpad multi-track recorder. I've seen it. You talking about that app? It's an app, right? Is that what you're talking about? Because I think I seen the Mixpad app or whatever. But it was a cell phone. It was a prototype of a cell phone, and you put your cell phone on. Well, excuse me. It was a prototype of a stand. You put your cell phone on the stand. They had some type of app, and on the stand, it was like already like the back part for the head for your microphone and everything you could hook up and all that, and it all came in this little case and everything. It was this portable thing, and it was like some dude making it. He was trying to get a startup for it or whatever. And that's what sparked it. I was like, oh man, you could turn your phone into a studio? Like what? That was crazy, right? So I just kept looking into it. Really, I was waiting on them to drop that thing because I was like, dude, I gotta get that. I want to get the app and everything. You know what I'm saying? And needless to say, they never dropped it. I just kept watching it. And after a while, somehow I stumbled across the Audio Evolution app. Because I started asking myself, I said, how do you hook your phone up to the thing? Was it the app or something? And I found out they had some type of app or something. So I went to looking up, how can you record on your phone and all this? And lo and behold, I run into Audio Evolution. Hold on, let me get right. Yeah, I run into the Audio Evolution app, right? So I run into it. I'm like, oh snap, this is dope. The way it looked. Now I had the old version, the older version a couple of years back. That's the one I had. I know they got a new version now and everything looks great. It's nice. But I had the old version. I said looked good, sounded dope. I had took Xbox headphones. I didn't have no headphones at the time. If you appreciate all the love too, y'all. I didn't have no headphones at the time. So excuse me. I didn't have no microphone at the time, but I had headphones. Okay, and the little headphone microphone joint was not working with the cheap ones. So I had I don't know how I figured this out, but I had the aux plug on my cell phone at the time, the J5. It was a J5 Samsung, cheap phone. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even that much, but that's all I had at the time. And somehow I got the Xbox headphones, the Turtle Beach headphones, some old school Xbox headphones. It's on here too if you check it out. I hooked it up to the phone, and the part where you speak to people at, it worked. So I was like, oh snap, I got a dope microphone and a headset, basically like a little studio booth type deal going on. So I was like, okay, cool. So I started, talking in it. Somehow I was like, this ain't working. Me talking straight out, it just didn't sound right. It sounded like airy. So I don't know how I did all this, y'all. I'm just going off of just freestyling, figuring this shit out. So like, I take the microphone and like I'm just trying to figure out. And then I said, okay, well, what if I can put it to somewhere where it can bounce off like a wall or something? They could bounce, keep the air out or something. So I tried putting a book right there. That didn't work. I tried putting notebooks right in front of me and all that. That didn't work. Not to mention it was hard trying to record with the notebook in front of you and all this, trying to, get the microphone to bounce off of it. So somehow, some say just put the mic, I just got frustrated. I put my notebook on the ground and I just started recording on the ground like that because I was just like, fuck it, it's the ground, whatever, it's close, whatever. And I'm just, I was just sitting down like this and I just started, recording. And yeah, I had noticed that when I did it like that, it sounded better. So I had got all the way down like on all fours, right in front of the notebook pad, and then that's how I started recording songs. And I had recorded that first song on here. Oh my goodness, it's on here. It's on here somewhere. I can't remember the name of that song, but it's on here. It got like 2,000 plays. Huh? Not still in the game. It was like that. Dun, 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 that something make me look like Chinese and that shit. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot the name of that shit. But it's on here, y'all. Just check out my singles. It's a picture of me on there with like this jacket on or whatever. But yeah, I made that joint, got like 2,000 plays. I was like, whoa, I can't believe, people was, giving a fuck because I was like, okay, what am I doing? So I put that out. Side note too, when I put that out, I also made the beat as well through this app called Caustic. It was a Caustic app. Once I had learned how to record and everything off of important tracks and everything, I had found out about the Caustic app, which got me making beats. It's like a beat making on your app on your cell phone. So I started messing with that. Now before this, I only made one beat in my life. Man, it was off this magic. It was like Magic Music Maker 7, I think, and it was on this computer. You could tell from the name, it's old school, and it was on this computer. And years and years and years and years and years ago, before this, when I was with this other household label called 222, when all the niggas was out selling coke and shit, I was in the house and I was just bored, and they had a computer with you could record on it, which I knew how to record myself at the time and all this. Didn't know how to mix them, but I knew how to record myself and shit. But they had the Magic Music Maker. So I sat there for a whole fucking day. A whole damn day I sat there, and now mind you, it ain't like Fruity Loops where you gotta put each, you gotta make the kick, the snare and all this. It was like it had like groups of sounds. You know what I'm saying? So like I kind of make this like West Coast beat with groups of sounds, putting it together. They had like a whole drum pattern, and I'm trying to mix the different drum. They had like different hundreds of drum patterns and synth patterns and things like that, and I'm putting them together to make this song. And it took me like a whole day. I finally made, and then after a couple hours of putting the beat together, I wrote the song. Then I recorded it. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first time ever making a beat and recording it. Even though I kind of half don't count it because it wasn't like me putting all the sounds in there. It was like a group of sounds. Now fast forward to now, I got the Caustic app, and this is more intricate. It's like Fruity Loops now. I gotta learn about kicks, snares, all this. I even went overboard with the shit, trying to learn about music theory and all this. I woke up early in the morning, got my notebook. Shannon can tell you, we up in there learning about damn old English times when they was making music in the cathedrals and all this shit. Like we was we was in here learning it. I'm in here writing this shit down in my notebooks, watching YouTube videos, and the white people on there, and I'm sitting here learning from how when music went from that to when they went to Africa and got drums and all this other shit. Oh yeah, mind you, music instruments and all this came from them capturing other people and all this other shit. So like horns and drums and all this, they came from different places. And English people was like, fuck that, give me that. And, you know what I'm saying? And they just started putting their shit together, and they was making all that weird ass, music they was making ain't had no soul in it. You know what I'm saying? That's when, a little bit later on, when they freed the blacks, we was able to get them the instruments, put some soul in that thing. That's not how it went, but still, I like to think that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, we was just going ham with the learning about creating music and all kind of shit, having fun, all kind of things too. Like it was just like we wake up in the morning, eating breakfast, and just put on music theory and shit like that. It was wild. We was going through that at one point, and just kept making beats and learning them. And to this day, I still make beats. Haven't used Caustic in a long time. I love Caustic. That's what got me started making beats. But I use Fruity Loops now. I'm on Fruity Loops FL20. I believe I got that version in my room back there. And if you want to know my beat, I got beats on my play. I got a couple beats on the playlist, but I made some, a lot of beats for me. I made a couple beats for me. Shanny's new single, "Don't Know Me." I made the beat. I produced that. You know what I'm saying? So that's out now. If you want to hear what my beats sound, my beats sound like. I think I got like appreciate the love and the likes too, y'all. I think I got like an old school No Limit type feel when I make my beats. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck it. At first I was like, damn, I don't make beats like the producers that I be fucking with, like Breezy and all these other producers I be fucking with. And then I was just like, you know what? Hey, fuck it. I like it though because I make beats like the young DJ Paul and them. So that and No Limit and beats by the pound and all them. So shit, I'm like, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. If you don't like it, fuck it. But what tripped me out when I started making more beats and shit, people was actually fucking with them and liking the beats, and I ain't even tell them I made the beats. They were just liking the songs and shit. And I was like, oh damn, appreciate you, Ethan Kiesick, appreciate you so much. Yeah, and I was just like, damn, I ain't know people even rock with my beats. I even inspired my stepdaughter to start making beats, which was crazy. You know what I'm saying? She came to me that she was like, hey, I want to learn how to do that, make beats. And I was like, okay, cool. So I downloaded Caustic on an iPad for her. And she went in there and, tweaked it and worked it and came and she's like, look, I got a Beyonce beat. And she played it. It sound good, her making it and everything. And I was like, damn, that's, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of inspiration and everything. P. Diddy, what is your inspiration? Southern hip hop music. I love the old school Southern hip hop, like in the club, like that. I'm starting to see spaceships on Bankhead. I roll with gangsta money, ho, cars and code. That's all my nigga. A game mode, flip. That's my shit. I love that type shit, and I want to keep bringing that shit to the forefront. You know what I'm sizzling? I think that's what the game is missing, that good club music, that good party music, that good real music, talking about the streets and all that, like Plies and all them and Jeezy and you know what I'm saying? Remember when Akon was doing his thing, T-Pain, you know what I'm sizzling, like, Trina, Trick, all them, man. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. Franchise Boys, all them. You know what I'm sizzling? Mike Jones, the whole Texas movement. All that, that's that's in me. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I love that type music. The early Memphis shit, DJ Paul and all them, Tommy Wright and the Made Men. You know what I'm saying? Shit, all of them, man. All of them, man. I take it there. I'm Southern hip hop to the core. I love it. I love this Southern hip hop shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for 20 plus years. 20 plus years I've been doing this. Longer than some motherfuckers been breathing. I've been doing this shit. You know what I'm sizzling. I love it. You know what I mean? Every day I'm grinding, building this shit up. Every day it's multiple ways in the game. Multiple ways to do your thing with this music thing. The way I choose is to grind brick by brick, day by day, and build this whole empire up like I've been doing before the internet. When even before I started getting on social media, I'd press up CDs and I'd be in the streets selling my CDs all around. Used to post up at the Hot Spot, the Amoco, the BP, all that. Catch the bus. When the Hot Spot, you done sold out at the Hot Spot so much that they talking about, oh, I already got this. Then go take your behind to another side of town, sell out over there and all this. I've been doing this for years, man. You know what I'm sizzling? Like, music is my life. Even when I was a kid, like when I was like, before I can even remember shit, I remember them having Michael Jackson on that TV and everybody rushing into the living room to look at Michael Jackson and hear his songs and see him dance and all that other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Then I would look at his, look at his shit, and then I'd go outside into the cars passing by. I'd be in the driveway, performing Michael Jackson songs and all this. I didn't know the words, all the way, so I'd be freestyling the words. You know what I'm saying? And doing Beat It, Billie Jean, all that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I've been doing this shit since a kid, man. I even had the Thriller jacket, yo. I had the Thriller jacket with the zippers and the shoulder pads with the silver on it and shit like that. I had that back in the day. I wore that jacket all the way till I couldn't wear it no damn more. Grew up in that damn jacket. I remember I had it all the way in like elementary. I took it to school. Yeah, until I just got older and the jacket wouldn't fit me. I still be trying to wear that jacket. You know what I'm saying? I was fat when I was young and shit, so I was still trying to wear that damn jacket. And I remember one day I had went to bed and I put my jacket right by the bed. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my shit. I went to bed, I woke up, my jacket gone. So for some years, I was like, damn, where my jacket? It just gone. Everybody was like, oh, fuck it. It was gone. It was peeling and everything. But, I love my jacket, right? And then some years later, my auntie gonna come in there and was like, yeah, your mama got rid of that jacket. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, that jacket I bought you at a yard sale. She said she got tired of you wearing that damn jacket. She waited till you went to sleep one day and just took it and threw it away. And I was like, man, good God. Why would she even, do me like that? That was so evil. You know what I'm saying? Parents is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Music that brings life lessons for me are the best. Life needs sounds to be complete. Treat music like you treat the universe. That's what it is. The music comes from the universe, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Justin Matthew, what's good, bro? I started listening to your tone a couple of weeks ago. I appreciate you so much for rocking with me, Justin Matthew. I am honored that you are rocking with me. Thank you for coming across me. And like I was saying, like I'm building this thing brick by brick. If you would like to, you can subscribe to my email list at hybrid803.com. That way you can always be connected with me forever. You know what I'm saying? If you want to leave your email right here, anybody want to leave their email right here, I'll take it from here and put it in my hybrid803.com email list. We have 199 right now. I'm trying to crack that 200 on the list. You know what I'm sizzling? So y'all can be that 200, and yeah, but I keep you updated on drops, keep you updated whenever the shows going on. I keep you updated on everything, and then I communicate with you and let you know, everything all good, life is good. I always got little positive things in there, and I don't spam the hell out you. I give you time to breathe. I ain't like everybody else just sending you unnecessary shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's what it is. Shouts out to the 601. Is the 601 close to the 619? And I'm saying that because, yes, Rey Mysterio, damn it. And I know it's from the West Coast. Ain't 619, wouldn't that be like in Cali or something like that? I'm not sure. Where is the 601? I'm in the 803. That's South Carolina. That's in the middle of nowhere. All right? Ain't nothing out here. Don't bring your behind out here. Ain't nothing here. Nobody don't come here. No artists don't come here. It's crazy. Mississippi, that's what it is. All right, Mississippi, that's what's up. I'm trying to think. No, Dirty Boys was from Alabama. David Banner, he's from Mississippi. Yeah, David Banner's from Mississippi. Forgive me, I'm trying to think. I know it's another one from Mississippi. I know it's another one. Mississippi got some good Southern artists too. That's what that is. I always want to go to Mississippi too. I ain't gonna lie. I always wanted to go to Memphis, Mississippi, Texas, all them places I want to go. I've been through Texas. I don't consider myself saying I went there. I was on Allied Van Lines and we moved some furniture out there. Banner from Jackson. That's what it is. I like how David Banner did his thing. He got a great story. How he was recording in his van on the street when he was homeless, coming up, hooking up with T.I. and all that. I like the way he did his thing, the way he made his box. Was it the King box or something like that? Or something. But I thought that was dope, the way he made the box with his music and packaged it and everything. I said, yo, that is so inspirational. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, he's doing that. I want to do something like back in the day, like when I was at the stores and everything, and how you meet me at the corner stores and all this. I want to give you a package like that, and I'm working on that. I'm just letting y'all in on it right now. You know what I'm saying? Just putting it in the atmosphere. I'm around Queen City, Meridian. Okay, that's what it is. I've always wanted to go over there and visit. and all that good, man. I hope everything is well with y'all over there in Mississippi, man. Is it hot over there? I would assume it gets hot as hell, because it gets hot as hell over here in South Carolina. Matter of fact, we even got a saying that it's famously hot in South Carolina. So I would assume it gets freaking, it get cranked up in Mississippi. It sound like it. I ain't even gonna hold you. It sound like it get hot as hell over there. If you're new to the channel, just letting you know, we like to get our smoke on over here. You know what I'm sizzling. Got that new single Fire out. People rocking with it. I just got out the gym too, so my fingers shaking. I was on that pre-workout. I was on that woke as fuck. That should be good. Yeah, that new single Fire is out. It's doing good. I got some singles, you know, ever since I started getting popping mode. You know, people who I've done song with in the past, they've started to release some of the songs we've done. I guess trying to get some of the momentum. But what fucks me up is motherfuckers be buying bots and streams. There's a song called Church on my shit that I'm connected with. It was an artist named Natalie who turned around and fucking dissed me and all kind of other shit. But that's a whole nother story. We're not even talking about that. But the point is, motherfucker pays for bots. I be seeing that shit on my analytics. And I hate that shit because it fucks with your analytics. It fucks with all that shit. Plus, it's just fucking lame to make music, to live your life, write this shit down, or however whatever medium you use to get this shit on recording, and then, you know, rap your life out, talk about some shit, and then put it out, and then pay another motherfucker to pretend like they listening to it. What kind of shit is that? That shit is lame as fuck, and I don't know why they be doing that shit. Oh yeah, 100, feel you, originally from New Orleans. I always wanted to go to New Orleans. I always wanted to go to Mardi Gras. Love New Orleans music, as you can tell, with the No Limit sounding beats that I have. And, you know, Boosie the man over here in South Carolina, so, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Heck yeah, dude, paying for damn views and shit on my shit. I don't like that shit, man. Then there's this other dude in Lancaster. Like I said, I was drunk as fuck. And I was in his studio at the time and recording. And then this motherfucker gonna put some shit out. Then gonna act like he wrote this shit. Gonna try to take my writer's credit and put the shit. At least when that put the shit out, he gave him a credit or whatever like that and whatever. This nigga gonna act like he gonna take my writer's credit and put the shit out. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? But I can't stand that shit, man. I don't do no fucking bots and no fake streams. I hate when motherfuckers do that bots and fake stream shit. I hate that shit, bro. That shit corny as fuck. And it's a waste of fucking money because no one gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? Copyright is important. Yes, copyright is important, but this game is dirty. Okay, I have ASCAP and all that good shit, but who's to say a motherfucker can just drop a song and tag you on it? Shit like that be happening. Especially for artists who ain't signed and major like me. You understand what I'm saying? So motherfuckers will see you got buzzing. Oh, Elon Musk shared your shit? Drop that old song we had in the cut. I don't give a damn if it's mixed or not. Put it out. Oh, this dude could have been reconciled. Done shared this dude's shit. Okay, let's drop this old bullshit song that we had, just so I can get, you know, whatever the fuck he getting. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm independent. I'm independent. Underground hip hop. Underground Southern hip hop. I am independent. Everything all out the house. All on this shit on the phone. I make the videos. I'm doing it. It's me and my old lady, Shantae Rocks, aka Shantae's Appellation. She do hair, wigs, all that online. She's going viral online, doing her thing. Just went viral online because she did a hairstyle kind of like Megan Thee Stallion. Well, she did a hairstyle that Megan Thee Stallion did in her new video, and she just put it out, and everybody is showing love for that. You know, so I'm very proud of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this game fucked up. I ain't like the other artists. I tell you that, I keep it real. This game can be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta know what's up. Motherfuckers who throw talk shit about you and all this other shit, and then they see you popping eyes. Oh shit. Oh, this dude is doing something now. He's cool. I remember when Elon Musk shared one of my comedy videos, right? It was an artist, some local artist. I ain't gonna say his name because I mean, there's no need to. He don't really be working anyway. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, man. Hey, I try to, brother. I try to. But it was this another artist. He sees me posting, every day. It's always the local motherfuckers too, like the local mother. So he sees me posting every day. So now he starts to post and all this other shit and trying to take my style and all this and even trying to come on my post when I used to give out tips about the music industry and shit, trying to correct me on my shit about the music industry and all this other fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And putting out that lame ass music and all this, ain't nobody listening to. You know what I'm saying? And soon as I go viral with Elon Musk, now is oh shit, this dude, this man been grinding, he deserves it, and all this other fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's getting famous and all this other shit. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. You was just on some lame man shit. You was just on some lame man shit, bro. Now it's oh shit, this dude he one of the famous in the city and all that. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Then I got other ones that be making little fake podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Always gonna have haters no matter what. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, all the time. I have other making little fake ass podcasts like that's still a fucking thing. And be trying to talk shit about what I do. Oh, he performs in the street. But nobody should be performing in the street no more. This ain't the 90s and all this other shit. No, he still be grinding and getting emails and all this other shit. He don't be spending. He must be broke because he ain't spending money to go on these other platforms and do all this other fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, when I don't argue with them, I let them talk their shit. Now, time goes on, they start talking about themselves. Yeah, it's crazy how people don't want to show love and they don't show love to the artists who've been grinding and who've been putting in work and been out here. And I'm like, really now? Motherfucking do fucking tell. Yeah, man. Before when I was in this when I was doing my thing, oh yeah, it ain't about if you got lyrics. It ain't about if you're consistent putting out songs. It ain't about if you're spending time with your fan base. It's about how well you dress and what kind of car you drive and the girls in your music video. And the music industry is like high school. I ain't saying these motherfuckers' name, but they know what the fuck going on because I know they be watching my shit because they be trying to take my shit anyway. You understand what I'm saying? But then now when I ain't saying shit, now it's yeah, man, I can't believe that people don't show love to those who be grinding for so long. People been grinding. Shut up. Shut up. People nowadays strive on hate to get popular when there's more chance of success if you work. That's what I'm on. That's my whole campaign. That's my whole campaign. That's true. Crazy people get popular and get a bag and clout. Yeah. Man, it's crazy. It's especially nowadays on the internet, motherfuckers be trying to just, capitalize on motherfuckers. Like how they doing Diddy. Hey, you your name P. Diddy. I know you're not, but it trips me out how they just the downfall of this man, how they just getting on him and just talking that shit. They used to be just saying baby oil and all this and don't even know what the hell they even talking about. I've seen people talk about this man, talk shit about me. They don't even know who the fuck he is. They be like, Diddy, he's a movie star, ain't he? They be like, what? You just want to make a joke, huh? You know what I'm saying? You just want to make a motherfucking joke. You don't even know. Now, mind you, I don't condone what he did to Cassie and all that other shit, but all I'm saying is, motherfuckers love to talk shit. We got Chad Free in the building. What's good, Chad Free? Hope you is good. Hope the cats is well. I'm up in here chilling and smoking with y'all. Shani just got showered and she walked by, but she got something on. Now she wanna now this how your woman do now. She got shower, ain't been here now. You sitting here smoking on live, and now she sneak up, wanna hit the J. That's how it go, you know what I'm saying? That's how they do you. And you just trying to be cool. Now if I see, look at this. See that? See? Don't make no damn sense. She'll put the camera on her right now with a wig off. That's what she'll do.
Do it, Cleveland.
But yeah, we sparked up, man. What's good with you, Chad Free? Hope everything is well with you, dog. Hope everything is well with you, man. Ain't nothing but love over here. AE gang in the building. Hashtag AE gang. That's what we is. AE gang in the building. You know what I'm saying? We ain't went nowhere. We still here. We still here. I would say I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say we back. We still here. We ain't never left. Chilling, having a beer, watching some baseball. That's what it is. Baseball. I never. Now baseball is a sport I couldn't get with. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really watch too many sports like that, but baseball I just couldn't get with it. Did we have a baseball team at Johnson?
You know damn well we had no baseball team.
We didn't have no baseball team.
Hell no.
We had a
We barely
baseball.
had a
We had a baseball field. No bullshit. We ain't had no baseball team for real, for real. Cause I don't remember. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I don't even remember that shit. We had a football team. I was on that. We had a basketball team, which we was in the hood, so everybody wanted to be on the basketball team so much so that they got on the intercom. They was like, "Look, we need people to try out for football. The basketball is already full up." You know, I didn't play basketball. She played basketball. I didn't, but I played football. But that's crazy. Yeah, I played basketball in the. I mean, excuse me, baseball in the street. But I don't remember Johnson having a baseball team.
I don't think we had none. Now, y'all not played street baseball.
I done played street baseball too. I like some street baseball. Hell yeah. You in the Charleston area? No, I am in Columbia. Shouts out to the Charleston area. To the Chucktown. Shouts out to them. I went down to the Chucktown to do X Factor years ago. It was a talent show. Went in there and they wasn't looking for real talent like that. Just let y'all know. They was looking for people to clown. And I came in there, you know, trying to rap all hardcore and shit. And they was like, oh yeah, fuck that. You know, it's like, take your ass back to Columbia. I was like, what the fuck?
Take your talent ass.
Yeah, I was like, you know how long I stood in line, motherfucker? Nowadays, it's easier to prey on hate. It's captivating. People will look into it. It drags attention, but hate doesn't last forever. Hate doesn't leave history. It leaves a lesson of what not to do. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. I'm not with the hating shit, man. I'm about spreading that. I'm about spreading love. Unless you diss me, then it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about spreading love and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I'm about spreading that love about a lake. But yeah, I went to the Chucktown. Yeah, I did X Factor. I did that is it North Charleston, I believe? I think I did it in North Charleston. But it was fun. It was an experience. It wasn't, I don't want to say it was fun, but it was an experience. I wouldn't do it again. And TV is fake as shit, by the way. All right. We was in line and they come down the line with the cameras talking about now, mind you, I done drove overnight to get down here and everything from Columbia. I get there and it's like fucking 7 a.m. Everybody is in. It's like a whole fucking line, like a big ass line, like 4 people, you know, a 4-lane line, just a bunch of people. And we out there like 7 a.m. and it started raining, right? So with the 7 a.m, with the rain dripping, it wasn't pouring down rain, but it just started dripping a little bit. Dude come out there with the camera and he was like, all right, I'm gonna need for y'all to just smile and be happy and say, y'all gonna be an X Factor and all this and say what's up to the camera. So then they go around with the cameras like, and now everybody, as soon as they cut the camera out, everybody, yeah, we X Factor, we can't wait to get in there. As soon as they cut the camera off, he's wet as hell out this motherfucker. I'm tired. They need to been out here since this morning. I'm hungry. What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? It was crazy as shit, man. TV fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? I started playing in high school. We almost had to forfeit a season before it started because we didn't have enough players. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, that's what's up. Shouts out to you, Chad Free. I played street ball. Never played the high school ball. I did a job close to Columbia in GA. I was in Guyton. I don't even think I heard of that one, but I believe you though because we got some weird ass names out here. For them small ass towns. Had to bring over some football players. That's crazy. That's crazy, boy. Yo, like, hey, damn, boy. I wonder how that was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, we getting close. Well, you gonna have to forfeit if you can't make it. You can't play the next game. Y'all short. All right, get the quarterback. Let's get. What I'm supposed to do? I don't know. Here go the stick. Hold it, motherfucker. Hold that shit. You know what I'm saying? What is your most important or heartfelt track you've laid? One of my most heartfelt tracks, just to let y'all in, and I'm gonna let y'all in. I cried when I made it. You know what I'm saying? I was crying when I was making it. But the song I got with my daughter called "Take a Trip." Now the mixing is horrible on there. I recorded it on Audio Evolution,
Mm-hmm.
so I recorded that on the cell phone AE game, and it was I wasn't really good at the mixing and all this, but it's on here. It's called Take a Trip, Hybrid 803 Take a Trip. And, we sat down, we came up with the hook. She sang the hook. And when she was singing the hook, I was so proud and I was crying. And while she was like, I'm sitting there recording, tears coming out my eyes, trying to record this joint. And yeah, it was just crazy. It was me and her don't really have a lot of moments like that. And that was one of those moments, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. And the verses, I was crying making the verses. I had to wait till she went back home, so I can lay the verses down. And I was just, the whole gist of the song is we just want to get out of, you know, of the bullshit. Just get away from bullshit and just fly away. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my songs that I say one of my most heartfelt. But all of my songs I don't want to sound corny or nothing. Every song I make, I put my all into it. If I'm telling a story or whatever, it's a part of my heart. It's like my songs are like my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I put a lot into them and everything. Sometimes I do too much. You know what I'm saying? And I have Shanny have to come and be like, "Hey man, you need to dial it back. Stop being too intricate. You're trying." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the music is my love, my life, my passion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was one of my I guess I was full of emotion when I was recording that. You know what I mean? Now listening like that's what's up. Yeah, take it. Mind you now that mixing is horrible, so I'm just letting you know. But yeah, that was one of them. But shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, all my songs is like my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, appreciate y'all to the utmost, man. Too, man. Y'all ain't nothing but love, man. I love coming on here and chatting it up with y'all and talking with y'all and everything, man. It's all good with y'all. But hell yeah. But that was special about it being a musician. Y'all know that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Appreciate it. She can sing and she continues to rap and make music. We don't have a lot of contact like that, but I know that she continues to sing around the house and what she does. She has a crazy great voice. Last time when she was with me, I could tell she wanted to sing for me, but she was a little embarrassed. So I was in the room. Me and Shani was in the room chilling, and I could hear her out there with my stepdaughter, and she just started singing, and I was just like, I can't believe this little girl got a voice on her. Correct, better than mine. I'm not even
I
gonna.
said she get it from you.
Hey, better than mine, I was like, damn, man, this little girl got a voice on this. That's what it is, and you know, I'm just happy that she looks up to me for that. You know what I'm saying? So, what does AE mean? AE does stand for audio evolution. You know what I mean? But that's not, it's audio evolution gang, but we say it's AE gang because it's not about the audio evolution app. It's about loving the music and making a way by any means. And coming together with others who also use whatever means they need to use to get what they need done, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what that is. Do you have a wish for a song you want to create? Like an idea you got that you honestly feel is so good, you just have to have the whole world listen to it. Do I have a wish for a song I want to create? I mean, like, yeah. I mean, if I could wish for a song, I wish I could do a song with Michael Jackson. That'd be dope. I wish I could do a song with Eminem. I wish I can do I'm supposed to be doing a song with Twisted Insane. Soon. That's coming soon. My old lady's already done a song with Lady Insane. That's up there. I want to do a song with Twister. Um, I want to work with a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to also use that what's that thing with the keyboard where you put the tube in your mouth and all that. I want to use that shit yeah, the voice box. I want to use one of those motherfuckers. I got ideas. I want to use that shit. I'll make a whole album with that shit. I ain't even gonna lie, but we take it straight back to the 70s. I ain't gonna lie. But hell yeah, I fuck with auto tune too. I don't know how to use auto tune, so by default in my songs I don't really have auto tune like that. And some of them I do because the ones I work with, certain producers, they put auto tune on my voice and everything. But I have tune corrector back there, but I have no idea how to fucking use it. So I just kind of just keep going till I get it right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I do it. As far as with singing, but I'm not gonna say I'm not a singer, but I'm not Chris Brown or nobody, but I do my thing. People will compare me to Nate Dogg and crooners and 50 Cent, things like that. So, that's my range and all this. I thought that was what the T-Pain voice deal was. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with that T-Pain. T-Pain can really sing too. Like he can actually sing. Like he really got some great vocals and everything. But yeah, that auto-tune T-Pain took that shit to a whole nother level, man. That shit's hard. Like the way he does it, it's art. Like no lie. That is art. I want to, and I make a fucking whole album with T Pain too. Oh Lord, y'all heard that shit T Pain did when that he did Supper Time. He remade Supper Time from Little House of Horrors. You know what I'm saying? That's how much. See, I'm in the shit. I'm in the music. I love music. But that if y'all go back to Little Shop of Horrors, that Theas musical. It's a song in there called Supper Time, which I love the original version too. You know what I mean? And Gina from Martin was in there. She was singing her ass off in that motherfucker too. Supper Time hard as fuck. T-Pain remade Supper Time. That shit is crazy. It's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit brought tears. The first time I heard it, I teared up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. It started stirring some shit up in me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, come on, come on. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That shit hard. Yeah, the covers album he did. Yeah, T-Pain is a motherfucking animal, bro. I am not fucking with y'all. Aside from what's going on, because I know what's up with him. But R. Kelly is that man when it comes to that singing. I don't give a fuck what your opinions is about what's going on with him. That motherfucker can make some motherfucking hits. You can, boy, R. Kelly is just he ain't human when it comes to that music, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that motherfucker makes some shit and timeless. He gonna make some shit timeless. You gonna hear that shit I'm talking about your grandmama gonna be playing this shit. You gonna be playing this shit when you old, and I'm trying to tell you, man.
He done made families, baby back in.
Man, listen. That'd be a versus for the ages if we can put R. Kelly against Michael Jackson. And even then, I don't think it'll work because I don't think they in the same necessary lane necessary. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the sound of the music. But them motherfuckers, they shit. Yeah, a lot of folks sleep on the OG. Oh man. Ron Isley. The Isley brothers. Ron Isley, that motherfucker is a motherfucking animal. I'm gonna tell you another nigga that's an animal y'all be sleeping on. Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, just think about him.
That nigga.
He just popped my head.
Anthony Hamilton can blow. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Fun fact, open up for Anthony Hamilton. Anthony Hamilton years ago. Okay, in Charlotte. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? I got there because my auntie worked at a radio station a long time ago. Power 98. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that dude can blow. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say that, but yeah. Oh man, I fuck with all of the funk. I love the old school 70s shit. I love the funk, man. George Clinton Parliament. That's my shit too. I love that shit. I love some funkadelic shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I even saw the mothership land when I was young. From the same auntie who worked at Power 98 and everything. She got me to go to this Erykah Badu George Clinton concert. Wrap your head around that. That was wild. You know what I'm saying? And this when Erykah Badu had just came out with that song called Tyrone, right? Just before she was like, just before it came out, she was just, traveling around singing that shit. And when she did the performance, it was like dope because, this before we actually heard it And you know how she talks in the song, like, you know, I'm sensitive about my shit and all this. You better calm time, because like when she introduced the song, she's like, I got a new song for y'all. Y'all want to hear it? It was like, yeah. And she was like, all right now, you know, make sure y'all, you know, make sure y'all show love because I'm sensitive about my shit. She said that shit like, you know, performing it, and I didn't know that was a part of the song. I just thought she was talking to us, and I was like, this was like, yo, this motherfucker right here is a master. So she started singing that Call Tyrone, and that motherfucker had me in there. Call Tyrone. I was in that motherfucker. All right. Call. Hey, that shit was crazy as fuck. You had all the females going crazy when talking about some, you ever gotta pay your way and your homeboy's way. And the female was going stupid, right? So after Erykah Badu showed her ass. Erykah Badu is an animal. If you ain't never seen Erykah Badu live, you need to see Erykah Badu live. Animal, great performer. And then after her came George Clinton, and god dang it, in the Parliament, and they had they brought out. I was able to see the mothership, y'all. I was so blessed. It was silver. They had the mothership come on. They had put the mothership on stage. First they had closed it, then they opened it again after Erykah Badu. Took a couple minutes, and they had the silver spaceship and shit. But they didn't come off the spaceship. They came like around it and all this. They didn't come through it. You know what I'm sizzling? I was expecting that, but like they kind of came like around from the stage, and like it, you know, they had the smoke and all this other shit, and then they started doing their thing. I held it for like one song. I think when they did the bop gun, I held it. I was like, yeah, this is my shit. But when they went to Atomic Dog, I couldn't hold it. I stood up. I couldn't hold it. And I was in that motherfucker. Atomic Dog. But I was jamming.
People like, man, little boy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. People was looking at me. I was like, who this little boy is over this fat little boy over here jamming? I'm like, he from the 70s. Dog. And then when they did Flashlight, oh Lord, when they did Flashlight, I was going crazy. People was pulling out their cell phone back then. That was the cell phones with the green screens and shit, and people was pulling them shits out and all this here. And boy, I was acting ass in that motherfucker. That shit was crazy as fuck. That was a beautiful night. Beautiful night. I love that concert. You know, sounds like some Prince shit. It was crazy. It was crazy. I never forgot that performance. Never forgot that night. It was crazy. Me and Shani actually got to see Parliament, right? Me and Shani actually got to see Parliament together. They came downtown. We used to have it where every year downtown they would have like free shows for the city, and they would bring somebody to come down. You go downtown and just, you know, jam out whatever, you know, with all the people, and they'll perform. And they had Parliament. No, they had George Clinton down there. Excuse me. Wasn't the whole Parliament. Yeah, old school Nokias. Yeah, they had the Nokias and green screens with the snake game and all that shit on it. But they had George Clinton. He did Maggot Brain and all this. A couple of dope joints, and I was just, you know, I was like, damn, this dope to be able to experience one of my, you know, favorite artists who I don't see perform often like that. He damn sure don't come over here often like that. With my old lady Shannon, I thought that was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So that was a great moment, man. You know what I'm saying? So you being a musician, don't listen to other genres? Yes, my name Hybrid actually means rock and rap. I got my name Hybrid from the Linkin Park album Hybrid Theory. Wrap your head around that one, okay? I was listening to rock music heavy at the time, back in the early 2000s. And yeah, that Hybrid Theory album spoke to me. You know, I fuck with System of a Down heavy. What else? I fuck with a little bit of Corn back in the day. Yeah, yeah. You know, Limp Biscuit. I had the hot dog, chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. That was my joint. I was into wrestling a lot back in the day. Yeah. System of a Down, Toxicity. Whoa, change your life. Hey, that shit hard to this day. That shit hard. You know, Deer Dance, all that shit. That shit fucking hard. Toxicity is, you can't be mad. That shit hard. Yeah. You know. I like that. I like that type of rock. That was some dope rock. But I was into pro wrestling back in the day, and the pro wrestling got me into a lot of the rock music and things that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see Stand It. And Breaking Benjamin tomorrow. You motherfucker. Okay, that's what's up, man. You gonna enjoy yourself. Yeah, you gonna enjoy yourself. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. All right, enjoy yourself out there, man. Be safe out there too. Uh, if they have a mosh pit, watch out. I mean, my first mosh pit was a blast. I loved it, bro. It was crazy. Rest in peace. AJ was there. Um, I ain't even. That's a whole story. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? We gonna say that story for another time. I'm gonna get out. I'm about to get out of here in a little bit, but yeah, my first mosh pit was a blast, man. I seen a girl get bloodied up. My homeboy, was my home, rest in peace. I met him out there. Now, I mean, I've been knowing him, but I didn't come there with him. I just went out there, and he seen me out there, and we met up, and then we got lost in the crowd. It was just epic. It was called Fallout down here in South Carolina. It was fucking epic. I loved it. Just memories, man. That's dope. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yes, it is dope. That is dope. Real shit, man. But yo, I'm about to get up out of here. I guess I'm about to start another song because I just finished writing this other song. It was a pimpin' ass song earlier. I was writing it, and Shannon was over there looking like, when I was writing. I'm like, listen, I told you I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. But it's a dope ass pimpin' ass song I got. I got another one in the hard drive called Super Bad. That bitch it's just been shitting. And I'm just waiting on the right time to drop that on y'all forehead, that pimping shit. To drop that on that forehead. But right now I got that, we got the club at the crib going, we got On Fire going, we got that high energy shit going. So I'm gonna keep banging y'all in the head. So next month we got Go coming out. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that one. Yeah, that song called Go. Wrote that while watching Live PD and seeing a car chase and taking, bits and pieces from my life when I was involved in different things. Okay. Yeah. Statute of limitation. But I appreciate y'all so much, man. Got Go coming out next month. Shani Rocks has Bitch Back coming out next month, that single. So make sure you look out for my lady Shani Rocks single. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all to the utmost for coming by, rocking with me. Appreciate you, Justin, Chad Free. Who else been on here with me, man? P. Diddy, man. Whoever you is, appreciate you, brother. And just everybody who came through, rock with me, talk with me. I appreciate you to the utmost. Make sure you leave your email at hybrid803.com. Leave your email, go there, leave your email on there, and make sure you confirming it on your email when you do it. Or comment your email down here and I'll come back and I will add it in myself. Either way it go, ain't no reason for us not to stay connected if we rocking with each other. You know what I'm sizzling? You know what I mean? Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay cool. Keep doing what y'all doing. If you're making that music, keep making that music. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you're pursuing, do it. Be safe. Ain't nothing but love. And as always, until next time, we come across each other on this YouTube platform. What?